Hi Scorpio, this is your February 6th through February 12th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly's reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread. After that, we'll talk to you about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week. We have the Hierophant, we have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Two of Cups, we have the Knight of Wands clarified by the Ace of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the King of Wands with the Sun and the Queen of Cups, and we also have the Star on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aquarius. What an amazing and very, very symbolic spread, Scorpio. This spread made me a little bit suspicious, or I was like, what's going on here? But then as I was started clarifying, and after I got those 3 cards in the potential outcome, it's now making a complete sense. What weirded me out a little bit, because we start off with the Hierophant, right? Could be a Taurus you're dealing with. But the Hierophant is a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. It's also a very spiritual card, right? And what followed after that were the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands, right? Those were the 3 cards that came out. The Hierophant, the Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is not always to be trusted, to be honest with you. Especially with the Ace of Wands right before it. So it's all about passion, right? Or you're dealing with a fire sign, which is most likely what's actually going on here. Because the first card in the potential outcome, we have the King of Wands. And that's that same person that we see in the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands, right? So the King of Wands could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire in their charts. Or this is just somebody who is very fiery, very passionate when it comes to you. Right? And again, don't forget about the Hierophant, the first card that came out, which is a very serious traditional card. So then we have the Ace of Wands with the Knight of Wands clarified by the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups, right? So it's not only about passion, which you'll have plenty of. It's all about love at the same time. So essentially, you're very lucky, Scorpio, right? You get somebody really, really passionate, somebody who's ready to go, somebody you're going to have a lot of fun with, right? And at the same time, they are very, very loving. So you're getting a very passionate person, very loving person, and somebody who is coming in with the Hierophant right away, out the door, right? The Hierophant is a card of commitment, marriage, right? So commitment, very passionate person and very loving person at the same time. So if you've been wishing for someone like that, that wish is definitely granted this week. Speaking of wishes being granted, the Star on the bottom of the deck could be an Aquarius you're dealing with, but the Star is a wish come true. It is a wish come true card, one of them, right? The Star usually talks about something people usually wish for or hope for a very long time. Okay, but another thing that is very symbolic here is that they are the King of Wands, you are the Queen of Cups, right? The Queen of Cups right next to the deck, that's you. And we've got an ace per person, right? This spread could be interpreted in terms of the Ace of Wands belongs to them and the Ace of Cups belongs to you, right? So both of you are ready to move forward with this. Both of you look forward to this. The Two of Cups clarifying the Ace of Wands, there's 2 people in the Two of Cups. That's you and them. The Two of Cups is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of when 2 people feel the same way towards one another. All right? And the Sun in the middle of the potential outcome, which is the whole spread is just so symbolic. I think I just mentioned it, right? We got the King of Wands, we got the Sun, and we got you, the Queen of Cups. If this person is a Leo, or they have Leo in their chart, it makes total sense. The Sun is a Leo card. But since this is a card that came in between the 2 of you, right? The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. So that means the 2 of you are going to be extremely happy together, right? With the Sun card, we always feel loved, we always feel joy, we always feel on top of the world. And that's just crazy how good it is. So I was a little bit skeptical in the beginning. I was a little bit weirded out, but now it makes total sense with all the clarifiers and with the cards and the potential outcome. So yeah, again, such a great reading, Scorpio. You got commitment, passion, you've got love, you've got a wish come true, and it's mutual. And you'll be extremely happy with this person. Okay? Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not even going to do an extended for you, Scorpio, because that would be a waste of time. We're so happy for you. Congratulations. Scorpio, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Knight of Cups, we have the Fool, the Six of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I can think of a couple of things here, a couple of scenarios. If you've been fighting, or if your relationship or marriage has been going through some kind of a rough patch, that rough patch is going to be over this week. Or perhaps they want to surprise you with like a romantic weekend getaway. All right? And if that's your scenario, then yeah, you're going. All right. So yeah, the Knight of Cups, the first card that came out. It's all about love. You know, it's the most romantic night out of all 4 nights. So do expect a very romantic gesture, either from you or from them. Right. The Fool in the middle is if you've been fighting, perhaps this is the way that they're gonna apologize to you, and one day you're gonna come home and rose petals are everywhere and music is playing, candles are lit, and all that good stuff. So that's the way they're gonna try to bury the hatchet with you, reestablish this connection, loving connection, right? And with the Fool card, yeah, you're letting go of all that fighting, right? The Six of Swords right next to the deck is literally a card of a rough patch being over. Right? So yeah, every single relationship or marriage goes through ups and downs. And, you know, perhaps you were just going through one of those down periods. The Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is a card of a commitment to marriage. All right? For others of you, if you haven't been fighting, perhaps they want to surprise you with some kind of a weekend getaway or some kind of a trip to a spa. Right? The Six of Swords right next to the deck is actually going somewhere. It's not only a rough patch being over card, it's also a card of going somewhere. Right? With the Fool card, you'll be like, yep, let's go. And the Ten of Pentacles is still your commitment or marriage card. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Scorpio, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent next. We have the Three of Cups, the King of Cups, clarified by the Eight of Cups. We have Death, clarified by the Nine of Wands, and also the Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I think you're going to be dealing with a fellow water sign. Cancer, another Scorpio or Pisces. We got this King of Cups here, right? So this King of Cups is coming back to you. The Eight of Cups, clarifying it, is somebody literally coming back to you. I don't think that's you unless you're dealing with another Scorpio, right? We have Death right next to the King of Cups. That's your major arcana card. And as a matter of fact, it's the only major arcana card on the table. That means you're the one in charge. You're the one calling the shots. And you're going to send them back to the past where they belong. I don't think you want them in your life, right? First of all, Death is clarified by the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is a card of a wounded warrior. This is you putting up a wall between yourself and this person because they hurt you, right? And the Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of a rejection. So yeah, the Three of Cups, the first card that came out, you know, it could be a third-party situation. And it could also be some kind of an event or a party that you may run into them, or they may reach out to you and invite you to some kind of an event or a party. Okay, but again, you're not having it with this person. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Scorpio, this week. We have the High Priestess, we have the Knight of Pentacles, clarified by the Page of Pentacles, we have the Six of Cups, clarified by the Nine of Cups, and we also have the Moon on the bottom of the deck. Somebody wants you back, Scorpio, right? So there's two cards that could be interpreted as cards of secrets, okay? And both of them are on the table. The High Priestess and the Moon are those two cards. So perhaps if you already got a job, and if you decide to take this offer and go back to them, perhaps you will not be advertising it. You're not going to be letting them know right away, or there's something secretive about this. All right. The Knight of Pentacles, clarified by the Page of Pentacles. This is the offer, and it's a rock solid offer. Knight of Pentacles is the most stable, the most grounded knight out of all 4 knights, and it's the knight that usually brings in the money. Okay, the Page of Pentacles, clarifying it, is a confirmation of that. Right? Perhaps with the Page of Pentacles, it could be like a re-sign up bonus For others of you, it could be a new job, but it could be somebody who already got you a job in the past, or perhaps it's somebody you used to work with and they started a new job and that new place has an opening and they thought of you, right? The Six of Cups clarified by the Nine of Cups. The Six of Cups is a card of somebody coming back from the past, and the Nine of Cups is a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. It's also a card of a wish come true, right? So I don't know what you're gonna do, Scorpio. It all depends on your particular situation. But with the Nine of Cups, you will at least be satisfied that you got this offer. In case you're wondering if this is a good offer, rock solid offer, if they mean business, yes, absolutely. Like I said earlier, the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, yeah, pile of cash heading your way, long term. The Knight of Pentacles always talks about long term. Yeah, the High Priestess is not only a secretive card, it's also a card of intuition. So just keep that in mind. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Scorpio, this week. We have the Emperor, clarified by the Ace of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Ace of Pentacles, clarified by the Two of Cups. And we have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. I think it's the same story as we saw in the new love spread. We got quite a few repeat cards, right? Very symbolic, right? In the first spread, we had the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, and in this spread, we have the Emperor. So this is like the evolution, the progression of that person and you, right? Yeah, they mean business. The Emperor, the Emperor always means what they say. The Emperor could be an Aries you're dealing with, but the Emperor is a future husband or a future significant other figure, right? The Emperor is above all kings. And they're clarified by the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a repeat card. We saw it in the first spread, right? The new love spread. The Hierophant on the bottom of the deck is also a repeat card, which is a card of a commitment, marriage, something traditional, very spiritual card. We have you here, the Queen of Cups in the middle. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Two of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity. This ace always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, ready to start a family, ready to get serious. So yeah, upgrades. All right, upgrade for sure. Yeah, the Two of Cups is also a repeat card, right? This is you and them. It's a card of unconditional love. Two aces. And the Ace of Pentacles is like the upgrade from the Ace of Wands as well. I don't mean to belittle or insult the Ace of Wands. I apologize to the Ace of Wands. But, to me, the Ace of Pentacles is a bundle. It's like a package. All aces combined into one. That's why, in my opinion, this ace is called the golden opportunity. Because it consists of all the aces together. Right? So, yeah, that's what you're not expecting. Amazing, yeah. And I don't know if I mentioned it during the first spread. It's like you guys are your energies are intertwined. Rewind and watch that spread again if you have time, right? We had Cups and Wands throughout the readings, right? And we had the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups in the potential outcome. So yeah, Wands and Cups throughout the reading, it's almost hard to tell the two of you apart energetically at the end, right? Perhaps that's why I was weirded out by this reading in the first part. When I think I mentioned I was weirded out by it. It just felt a little strange, right? But it's making sense now because you guys belong together. It's as simple as that. And you're so lucky, right? They're both passionate, very, very loving, commitment-oriented. So you'll have a lot of love, a lot of passion with this person, and you're going to commit to each other. And it's like you're the same way, Scorpio. It feels this way. All right, so yeah, enough of this. That's what I have for you, Scorpio, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Scorpio, have an amazing week.